You are ready.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I was typing something. Hi, it's Kathy Cantrell and Tammy Hunter as our first fast track call. And I'm going to go off and just, Tammy, I swear to God, we are going to tag team this. It's not all me. Just FYI, you get to hear from both of us tonight. I know that's a blessing. So, oh, wait a minute. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I hit the record button instead of the share button. All right, share that. Okay, can everybody see the screen? Thumbs up. Okay, so let's try to hit play. That goes well. All right, so you might want to jot these dates down, dates and times. The 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th. Those are our fast track call nights at 8 p.m. And tonight's call, we're going to cover an overview of the fast track program. We're going to cover contacts, and we're going to cover bookings. So that's going to be our focus tonight. Okay, so I'm going to start off, and then I'm going to hand it all over to Tammy when she talks about the business, because she's phenomenal. You might have seen this at the last fast track we did, but I do want you to, I want you to really pick out something of inspiration to do this week. And then I want you to share it in your small group. That's going to be part of your homework. So I put there 3 different podcasts, 3 different YouTubes that you can listen to. The one is Mel Robbins. She's hysterical. She's funny. She does a great job about just motivating people to do the job they're supposed to do. The second one, and guys, this changed my world this weekend. And it's Hal Elrod. He does a whole podcast. It's free. It's called Achieve Your Goals. And every week he brings in somebody to share. And the call I listened to was with Dr. Sean Sebastian. It is a longer call. It's about 45 minutes. But if you're working out or taking a walk, or if you're just driving in the car, it's life-changing. Because this man is 3 feet tall. He was built, I mean, his, as he calls it, his basically his container is broken, and it's been broken since birth. He wasn't supposed to survive, and he's 40 years old. He's married and found the love of his life, and he is unstoppable. So he's amazing to listen to. His story is fabulous. So if you need a kick in the pants, please listen to that. Also, Allison Levine, she actually came and spoke with Pampered Chef about 10 years ago, and she's the first woman to make it to all of the highest peaks in the world. And one of them was Everest, and she talks about that. It's about a 10 to 12-minute video, very, very powerful. These are just suggestions. If you read your Bible, if you're listening to somebody else, maybe you're reading a book, and a passage comes across that you feel is just very helpful or apropos for what we're doing, please share it, because you just don't know who's gonna make a difference. So that's one of your homeworks. Okay, the do you know where the specials are and how to find them each month? You're gonna go to marketing imagery, okay, and it's right here. You can find the featured this month, and you can find the promotions. That's where you find things out. Put it in your calendar to check these out the 1st of every month, so you know what's new, okay? This is a whole $100 bonus, brand new. Pampered Chef put that in at the last minute. Oh, crumb. I just deleted everything. Sorry, Tam. Shoot.
Delete.
That's that. Let me do the other one. My bad. Sorry, guys. All one. Okay. Okay. So make sure you know where the marketing imagery is. All right. So that was that one. Okay. So Kim, I'm using Kim Jones's numbers with this. She's a fast track director. As a fast track director, she's in the old and new problem. She's going to program. She's going to get $500 for promoting as a fast tracker. She receives all the new fall products. She receives $250 Pampered Chef dollars plus more Pampered Chef dollars when her recruits qualify. And she earns 3% more on her sales and her team sales. So let's look at her numbers. She sold 2103 in August. That's her personal sales. As a consultant, she would have earned $483. That's not bad. That's my car payment. That's not bad. But as a director, she and her team sold 5383. So now her check is 483. That's what she made, plus 5383 times the 3% override, plus $50 for every active consultant, and she had 5.
$10 for every active.
I'm sorry. At $10. Thanks, Tammy. $10 for every active consultant. Her paycheck would be $692.69, which is a 43% increase. She sold 2103, which is great. She didn't knock it out of the park. She wasn't selling $1 billion. She sold a great average show, great average month. But because of her promotion, she got $692, plus she'll get a $500 bump on that for the promotion. So actually her paycheck will be over $1,100. That's amazing. She did 5 parties, guys. She did 5 parties. So my challenge to you, take your sales from last month. I don't care what they were. Okay, if you're new into this and you had a low month, I don't care. Take your sales, multiply it by 1.03. Okay, that's your override, plus 200. All right, because that 200 is the 5,000 at 3%, which is 150, and $10 for 5 active members, which is 50. So that's where you get the 200 bonus. So you right off the bat, guys, you're giving yourself a $200 raise. Okay? What would your check have been in August if you were paid as a director for your August sales? Would anybody like to share? If you don't, or if you have to do the math, that's fine. Anybody want to
find what mine was?
Pardon me, Mary?
You want me to go find what mine was and let people know?
No, I was hoping that as a consultant so they could figure that out, because you're already paid as a director or advanced director. Okay, Stacy or Kim, you're the only 2 people I see up on here, but if you ever want to share, please let us know, okay?
Stacy had some good numbers as a consultant. So.
Okay, so if that's something, I just want to show you what the possibility is. Here's the other thing I want you thinking about. Who do you know who could work 5 times a month and make an extra $700 would make a huge difference in their life? Because that's your next recruit. I want you to write that person's name down. Who do you know that could use an extra $700? Okay, because that's real money. This is my check, guys. I sold $31.71. I sold $1,000 more than Kim. My commission would have been $791. As a director, I didn't have any recruiting bonus money. My overrides are over $4,000. I had 12 people active. That's $120. I have a 3rd generation bonus, so it maxes out at 300. But when you have 1, 2, or 3 directors in your 2nd gen that are active, you get $100 for each active 2nd gen, $300. This does not include the $500 I'll receive because Kim promoted to director. So my paycheck will actually be $5,700. This could be you. This is real money. Okay, I'm sharing that with you not to say, no, look at me, look at me. I want to show you what the money can do. Okay, and honestly, guys, I had 3 shows submitted. That's all I submitted was 3 parties, everything, and I'm on direct ship like Tammy, so we have sales that come in all month. So ours is a little wackier, okay? But anybody use $5,200 in a month? Anybody? Stacy, Kim, would that be helpful? Okay. All right, good. All right. So I want to just review the Fast Track rewards because this is the new stuff, even if you're out of your 90 days. I want to start with selling first. There's 4 levels, and you get products. Okay? If you're in your first 90 days, you get products now. $500, you're going to get the ceramic egg cooker and the mini skinny. Level 2 is $12.50. You're going to get the 8-inch nonstick fry pan. Level 3 is the 10-inch stainless steel nonstick skillet, which is the bomb. Level 4, $5,000 in your first 90 days. You're going to get the entire knife block set, which is over $450. It's amazing. I want to move to the recruiting and promoting. The only bonus for new consultants who promote or who recruit in their first 90 days, they get $100 cash when that recruit qualifies. It's a money, not PC dollars. They're going to get PC dollars, but only new consultants can get the cash. Okay, so if you signed up after July 27th or 29th, you're in this new program. And you've got 9. So every recruit that you bring in is literally, stamp a little $100 bill on their head because you want to get them to qualify. Everybody else, when that consultant recruits and the recruit qualifies, that recruiter earns 50 Pampered Chef dollars. And that's huge. You want the PC dollars. If that new consultant promotes to director in their first 90 days, they earn $500 cash, and so do you. When they meet requirements for the next 3 months, they earn $500, and so do you. And when that fast track director promotes to advanced director in their first six months, they earn $1,000, and so do you. And when that fast track director holds that title for 3 months, they earn another $1,000, and so do you. So we're talking $3,000 on the table for you all. It's a $3,000 cash-free Christmas for a lot of people. That could pay off a Visa bill. That could pay off a student loan. That could buy a nice little part-time car for somebody. That's cash money coming into your pocket. Anybody have any questions about this program? Because it is new. Okay, I'm going to go on. This is the sheet that we want you to print out. And I had a hard time finding this. It is under the library, and I think it's under Fast Track Rewards. I had a hard time finding it. But this little game sheet, make sure you know your 30-day milestone and your consultant's 30-day and your 90-day. Okay, make sure you know those. But it kind of walks you through what your rewards are. How to play, for every 4 parties, you want to add 1 recruit. Every 4 parties, 1 recruit. Okay? So if you play, you're going to get more than $600 in products. You can earn over $1,500 in cash rewards, and 250 Pampered Chef dollars or more, and then over $1,200 in commission. It's an amazing opportunity to do this. All right? Tammy, I'm going to turn it over to you, babe. Just tell me when you want me to click, and I will click.
Okay, so contacts, guys, all of the rewards are great, but let's talk about how we're going to get all of those rewards and earn them. So you need to make the contacts. I know we stress this every single call. Don't expect that to change. If you're not making at least 25 contacts, you need to make that a point to. And, it's not really saying that it sounds worse than it is. It's not really that hard. How often are we on our phones? Anybody can sit in the waiting room and shoot out 5 or 6 messages like that. So digital, good old-fashioned notebook, it's whatever you want to use. It doesn't matter. Just make sure you're tracking them. Make sure you're keeping track, I use, it's an app, and they're all on there. I can tell, who I talk to, when I talk to them, when I need to follow up. But you do need to make some sort of a system. And you know what? You're serious about this when you do that. So share.
What was your app again? What app do you use?
I use Evernote. I use Evernote, and it's I can see it on my phone and my laptop. So if I'm in my office or I'm on my phone working, I can pull up my contacts. So, okay, click, Kath. Okay, so where do you start? Well, I want you to think big, and then you're going to go fishing after you think big. So you're going to thinking you're promoting online. You can't get much bigger than social media, right? When Kathy and I started, we went fishing. We had to actually get in our minivans and pack up all the kids and drive out to the gas station. They'd say, don't go in, don't let somebody else come pump your gas. Get out and pump your gas and talk to somebody. Go in the post office. Go in McDonald's. Don't go through the drive-thru. That's
18 years old or not.
Yeah. So it was like, that was how we had to think big and go fishing. We can go fishing so much easier now in the virtual world. And I want you to think about what you're doing every single day. Some people say, well, I really don't cook, so I really can't post anything. Guys, do you take a drink of water out of a metal straw? I mean, it really, when you're focused on sharing your business and you start doing it and you make it a habit, and if you can't remember, do something that makes you remember. When I can't remember to drink water, I set this giant jug beside the sink and it stays there and I guzzle. I mean, come on, whatever's going to make you remember. But when you have your metal straw in something and you snap a selfie, you can use that. It's a cute post. You don't even have to be salesy. If you're cooking supper in your skillet, snap a picture. Using your mix and chop, snap a picture. But it's really all about focusing on the sharing and not the salesing, okay? You don't have to go make a cute pic monkey or find one online. You've got real life. So you're going to share new products. How are you going to get people excited about the new products if they don't even know they exist? If you have a new product, use it, snap pictures, do videos, go live. If you don't own the product, I promise you, if you go online and type it in on Facebook, you will find a million images that you can use. How do you use them? If you know how many videos I have seen of just the deluxe cooking blender washing itself, you could watch those all day and never be done. So, it's that great. So just videos on that. Solutions for busy people. You've got quick cooker. You've got the Rock Crock slow cooker combo. You've got sheet pan meals. I mean, these are all solutions. Hey, where's my busy peeps? You could post something like that. I just did the most amazing meal with the beef bolognese sauce, brand new, in my quick cooker. And you share pictures of how good it is, and they're like, "Ooh, where'd you get that?" And you just have normal conversations. Okay. Share a recipe. You know how many non-pampered chef people share recipe and food pictures? It's called food porn. Get good at it.
Oh dear. Okay. I'm writing that one down. Okay.
So, share those recipes and pictures. I have a cookbook that I've started when my daughter was born, and I started it when I was 18, and I share recipes from there to this day, and people will say, "Oh, can you reshare your mother's old whoopie pie recipe?" They want this stuff, guys. Share something in your Rock Crock. Open your kit up online. You probably say, "Well, I already opened that, Tammy." Set it all up and take a picture and share. Look what I got. Oh my gosh, it's like Christmas here. Ask a host a picture of all the stuff she got. I was just literally right before this started, I literally was just scrolling, and my host Erin took a picture of all of her Pampered Chef boxes stacked up and said, "Oh, it's here," and I made a comment. I didn't even ask her to. So ask your host to. Incentivize people to like your business page. Okay? If you're trying to reach a goal and you're posting on your business page only and not your personal page, and you only have 20 people on your business page, probably not going to happen. So you need to build your business page. For every 100 likes, you'll do a drawing. Put your business page link in all of your virtual parties and tell them when they like your business page, come back here and comment done, and you'll put them in and you'll give them 10 tickets in the final drawing. What are some ways that you can get that out there so your name's out there more? Share your goals. When Kim was getting ready to promote, I said, "Kim, we talked about that. She thought she was sharing, but she was on her business page only sharing." Well, Kim's fairly new, and I'm telling on you, Kim, I'm sorry, but Kim's fairly new. Her business page isn't big yet. So I got on her personal page, and I was scrolling. And because Stacy shared on her personal page, and she had some great success. I was like, Kim, I don't see it. And she only shared on her business page. Don't be shy to share your goals. Do you know people want to see that? They want to see what you're doing with your business. You don't have to be salesy. Just say, "You know what? I'm up for a huge promotion. I could use a little friends. Who needs some Pampered Chef?" So this is all This is all stuff that you can do. Show off your paychecks. I remember when a girl named Lindsay on our team fast tracked, first paycheck she got as a fast tracker, Kim's going to have a huge paycheck. It's going to be over $1,100. She took a picture of the check, and she had her cute little manicure done, and she had her hand, I don't do that. She had her hand on her check, and she took a picture, and she got so many comments. If Kim takes a picture of an $1,100 check with 5 parties, she's going to get reactions, okay? People want to know how to make that kind of money. Be intentional. Don't forget Instagram and Pinterest. If that's your thing, use it. People are on there and they're using it. We've talked a little bit about salesy versus sharing. There's a huge difference. PicMonkey is salesy. Picture of your own roast cooking in the rock crock, that's sharing. Be authentic and be yourself. People know me. They know how I talk on Facebook. They know it's me. They know I'm authentic. And I will tell you that people will get to know what you are about. I did a funny little post last week, and I had an intention for it. I wanted a ton of people to comment because I knew I was going to share some things that I wanted people to see, and I needed to get Facebook's algorithm up there in order to do it. So you probably all saw my post about, I give up. I've done Pampered Chef for 20 years, and everybody thought I was giving all my Pampered Chef stuff away, and they were like, no, you are Pampered Chef. And then I offered to give them all my cleaning stuff. I just didn't have time to clean and everything. So people are paying attention, and it just might take a funny post like that for you to get their attention. So, okay, Kathy. Other types of parties and contacts. Guys, fundraisers are a big deal. I guarantee you, if you open up your Facebook right now, open up your friends page and look at pick out 5 friends. First 5 friends on there. I bet you one, if not all 5 of them, are in some kind of organization that you know about. Probably some you don't know about. And if you reach out to them, you could get a fundraiser. Everybody's in something. Did y'all know I'm a Rotarian? No. So if you ask me for a fundraiser for Rotary, I'm getting up at 4:45 on Tuesdays. It about kills me, but yeah, I'm a Rotarian. So we could do a fundraiser for that. So you could post something on your page that says, I sponsor 2 to 4 organizations a month. If you'd like to be one of my star organizations, please message me. And people are, or you might even say comment below. Because you know what? If you say comment, they're going to comment. And the next person's going to comment and be like, oh, no, I want to be one of the 2 to 4 this month. And I hope she picks me, pick me, pick me. And that happens, okay? So wedding showers, this is what you're looking for when you open up your friends list on Facebook. Who's getting married? Cancer walks. Who has kids? We have a wonderful kids line. Crafty DIY people. That gingerbread house that you will not see me making. Catalog shows. Texting parties. Who's moved into a new home? Whose business can you pamper? Pamper business is simply, this is more or less not virtual, but what it is you would say you have a connection at the local bank and you would bring in a bar pan full of brownies and some catalogs or mini catalogs and say, you know what? I just wanted to pamper your business and thank you. I'm going to leave these here. And if, I always used to offer if they collected a couple hundred in orders, one of them could be the host and get the rewards. And I'd go back in a couple of days and I'd pick up the brownies. Maybe I'd get orders, maybe I won't, but I made connections. Send a customer connection email. If you don't know how to do that, we'll share with you on the team pages or tag you in posts showing you how. But those are huge. And sometimes I forget about them. But around Christmas time, when I'm sending customer connection emails, I'm getting results instantly. Because sometimes, we are social media comes at us at every angle all day long. No matter who you are, that's just what happens. And we tend to tune things out. You ever open up your messenger and go, how was that staring me in the face? And I never saw that. Because you just zone it out. Email is different. It's not as, you're not getting as much as you do with social media, and you purposely open it. So I think that if you're emailing, you're getting some different results. Green dotting is getting on Facebook, opening it up. Oop, Kathy's on chat. Got to talk to her. I know she needs something. you know, and you're going to green dot Kathy and just, and, you know, try to come up, solve a need of hers. She's a busy mom. You know, we can get that quick cooker in her house. And your Frank's list, friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, people you know through your kids, and people you know through your spouse. Okay? Hey, Kathy. Bookings. You need 4 a week. Honestly, if you're working for 4 and you only get 3, that's better than if you were only booking 1 or 2 a week, right? It's like shooting for the moon, falling amongst the stars. But if you're booking 4 a week, you can generally count on 1 flop, 1 drop, and 2 pop. That means you'd have 2 successful parties. If you're only booking 1 show a week, what happens if it's a flop? No paycheck? Yeah, I can't count on that. So I like to stack the odds in my favor. Okay, so I'm booking 4. 4 in a week is the best to do for success, and the goal is to book 2 per show, 2 bookings per show. Okay, because that means you have growth. If you have no bookings, you're going backwards. If you have 1 booking, you're staying still. If you have 2 bookings, you have growth. So that's what we're looking for. Objections. One big objection people have is being too busy. You know, write down the objections that you hear and talk with your, you know, Kathy or I, and share those objections and say, what would you respond to this? And I have people who send me screenshots of objections all the time, and we come up with a good response because we've had them. Busy is the best one ever for virtual parties. I'm too busy. I'm like, well, you're perfect then, because busy people get things done, and you can do this all on your phone whenever you feel like it. So, you know, it's, and I find that you'll know if you're being too pushy or assertive. I think you will. I think if you're sharing from the heart, you're fine. If you're sharing because you're fulfilling a need that they have and not just a need that you have, then you're going to notice a big difference. But anybody want to share an objection that they have a hard time with? We can take 1. I don't want to take too much time, but we can take 1 objection and try to help you work through it.
How about I don't know enough people?
Okay. And that usually, Kathy, is when I say, and this is, and I'll say it and then I'll tell them what I mean. And what I say is, you know what, the best part about this is it's not who you know, but who your friends know. We're going to start with your friends, no matter how big or small that list is, and think about it. Even if you only have 5 friends, every one of them, if they only have 5 friends, that's 20, you know. So it's always who your friends know. You start with your launch party, your friends book a party, and then we take off from there. Because you'll find in this business that you're going to start with your friends and family, but you're going to break away from them, and your business success is going to be found way outside that circle.
Tammy, can you speak to also the reason I put the pushy or assertive is that, let's say you send out a green dot message and you don't hear from anybody. You know, how often should you do that? How often should you do that follow-up? At what point do you say, you know what, they're just blowing me off? Because that's what happens, you know, in the Facebook world. And it's more,
It is.
you can see that they've seen it, you know, and it's just rude. So how do you handle that? And at what point do you say, you know, they're not interested?
Okay. Generally, you have to remember that Facebook, you can cross more boundaries with Facebook than you can a lot of times in person. I find that even if we don't mean to, we do. So what I personally do is I'll send a message, and, you know, a lot of times you have to remember, people are driving in their car. And I mean, Maine on September 19th, we have the new law. You even touch your phone and you're going to get a ticket. You can't even have it near you. So, but I mean, it happens. They'll stop at a red light, they'll scroll, they'll open the message, and they look like they read it. But then if it's like me, if I open a message in the morning and don't respond, probably 30 or 40 other messages have gone on top of that because of all the parties I'm doing in the team. So maybe, you know, I don't mind reaching out in a few days and just saying, hey, you know what, I don't want to bother you, but I did want to check and see if you saw the above message and if that's something that interests you. That gives her an out by saying, no, it doesn't, or whatnot. And then maybe I'll come back around to her at another time. Because again, if they haven't totally told you no, they haven't unfriended or blocked, you know what I mean? Then they're leaving the door open themselves, is the way I feel about it.
Okay, good.
Focus on the booking posts and words to say. First day, why host it? Why? So this is posts that you put in your party. This is posts that you want to make sure that you have. You know, I want you to remember, a party isn't just to get people in there and post fun games and drop a GIF or drop me an emoji post all day long, or what's something in your refrigerator that others don't have. A party has to have reasons. So, you know, you can have a fun party and get the results you want, okay? But, you know, on the first day, I have a post that says, and my team has my outline, why would you host a Facebook party? And there's this long list of, and it says, what's your favorite reason on here? And I know, so I didn't make the list, but on there it says, you don't have to wear a bra. And I was like, everybody, I didn't catch that. And then today everybody was commenting, I don't have to wear a bra. And I'm like, what is this? I was like, they like that. And then, you know, what interests you? So what interests you about hosting a show? And I just kind of get a feel for it. And then I know what the flow of the party is. You know, these people like to have some fun, and they would host a show. Second day, for every party that is booked. So, you know, I'm talking about, you know, my hostess is looking for some bookings from her party because she wants to do some future shopping. You know, she doesn't want to drop all her money right now. She wants to spread it out, and she'll get a 50% off item from the show you book. So who's going to be the first 3 bookings? And I'll reward my hostess something. It doesn't have to be big. I don't even tell them what I'm going to reward my hostess. I just add anything on there. Okay. The post that I get a lot of traction from, honestly, is the one that says, I would totally host a show if. That's huge, because you don't know what you don't know. And basically, there's so many reasons why people don't host shows, and a lot of it's in their own head and they just think it's a thing. But one of them I hear all the time is, I would totally host a show if I didn't have to do it in the next 2 weeks. People think that if they're on a Facebook party, they have to book in the next week or 2. My calendar's full. I can't put them in the next week or 2 if I wanted to. So they're going out there further. So I can respond to that now because I know, but I didn't know before. And how am I going to know with 40 people in the party? I'm not going to be able to get that answered from 40 people unless I ask, right? What are some posts that you use to book shows? Anybody want to share one?
I'm going to move on, Pam.
Okay, yep. Okay, so guys, if you want to take a screenshot of this, please feel free to, but this is words that you can use, because sometimes this is what holds us up. We don't know what to say. We overthink it, and then we just don't do it, and it's best to just do it. So guinea pig post for bookings. Hi, so-and-so, I'm beginning a new journey. I'm asking you to be my guinea pig. You don't have to do much. I'm asking you to do a virtual show with the Pampered Chef. They're super fun with games, tips, tricks, recipes, and tools. I'm not going to read it all. I'll let you guys read them, but it's these are just words that you can use to reach out and do your green dotting or your emailing or your texting. Okay. Okay, so this one is a really big deal. This is actually this is a message that you send, and there is a recruit at every party. Now, actually, there's the number 2 recruits at every party, but here's the thing. There is not a recruiter at every party. So what that means is if you have 2 recruits in your party and you're not asking, then the next party that they attend, if the next party they attend that there's a recruiter, they're going to get recruited, okay? You missed the boat. So what posts help you inform customers? I have one that says, I would be a consultant if. Again, I want to know what's holding them back. And people respond. The other posts that I have, you always, always, always do the Ask Me Anything post. That's like the ticket game for live shows that we used to do. Always do the Ask Me Anything. And if they're not asking questions, don't just keep going and posting silly little things that mean nothing. Remember, You want results in your party. You don't just want to post to keep posting. Stop the train and comment and say, hey, Jill, how about you kick us off with the first question of the party so we can get this rolling? And you just tag her, but don't just leave those empty and keep going. I get in my team's parties and I see that they just move on and they leave that post dead. It's called a dead post if it doesn't get a comment, guys. Okay, it's too important to be dead. Now, the other thing you ought to have, you need to have a Google door prize slip. If you don't know how to make them, reach out to somebody. We'll tag you in the team post on how to do them. But I have never in my almost 20 and a half years of business, ever have I done a party without a door prize slip. Okay. Words that you can say. Let's talk about the rock star. How many of you have, we used to call them red flags, now we call them rock stars. You have that guest at a show that just does not stop. She comments on everything. She has it. She owns everything. She should be doing the party. That's your rock star. And you're going to message her and say, you know what, Kathy? I am so excited that you're in this party. I'm having so much fun with you. You're a true virtual party rock star. Have you ever thought of doing what I do? Because you would be amazing at it. Okay? Are you inviting them to the weekly opportunity event? In my outline that I share with my team, it has an invitation post in there. They get 25 tickets if they join, just to be nosy, I say. How nosy are you? Are you nosy enough to join our opportunity event? You get 25 tickets if you are. Come back here and comment done after you join. Okay, homework. Let's get on to this. Remember the inspirational video? Oh, Kathy, the teacher in Kathy's going to take over.
Tammy, you did a great job. Thank you so much. Okay, homework. Just a couple things. Read, watch, listen to at least one inspirational video, audiobook, something, a podcast, share on a group chat what you learned. Invite 5 people to the opportunity event on Wednesday. This is going to be a rolling homework assignment, guys. Inviting the 5 people. Actually, the first 2 are. The first 3 are. Yeah, the first 3 you're going to be doing every week. Continue to make and track 25 contacts this week. We want to see that. We take a screenshot of it. Somehow share that with us. And then share your supper or favorite product or go live, 1 or 2 times this week on your personal Facebook page and drive people to link. That's supposed to be to like your business page, not link your business page, like your business page. I got tired by this last screen. So I'm going to stop the share. Okay. So we've got a couple minutes. Anybody have any questions or comments that Tammy and I can answer for you right now? Is this helpful? We want to make sure the use of your time, you're getting information. All right. If this is helpful for you, please, or if we can change anything or add something, you guys are kind of our pilot people. So, if you like it, great. If there's anything, that you can share, that would help this, let us know. Okay.
I have a question.
Okay, Mary?
You and I have talked about this, but maybe someone else can help me. What if you are doing everything you're supposed to do and nothing seems to be working?
I'm going to let Tammy answer that.
Mary, are you, is this asking for a friend?
No, this is me.
Oh, okay.
Totally transparent. This is me. I do everything I'm supposed to do and nothing works.
That's a good question. Okay. Honestly, Mary, maybe what you would want to do is sit down either on a Zoom with Kathy or live in person and show her exactly what everything is. Because I sometimes think, I've done that with my consultants before, and I've asked them to show me what everything is. And what I find is everybody, I don't care who they are, has a chicken list. Or they have something they're not doing, but they think they are. Or maybe there's a little different way they could be doing it, and they just don't see it because they're in it. So if you sat down with Kathy, either over Zoom or live, and just said, and she says, what's everything, Mary? Let's start. And you tell her exactly, you show her. Screen share. I bet you she could find something that you could fix.
What do you say to that, Kathy? Because we've done that.
Well, we haven't done it recently. We haven't
Okay.
done it recently. So it is something we can work on.
Okay.
We can do. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Anybody else? Jennifer, Donna, Alex, Kim, Stacy, any questions? Any comments?
I have a question.
Jennifer?
How can I go back and watch the, like rewatch the Zoom? Is it possible to rewatch?
Yes. So I will be posting the link. So I was on a little late because I have to download it to my system and then I have to upload it to YouTube. So I'll do that tonight. Tammy, you're muted.
Which one are you talking about, Kathy?
Jennifer, which one?
Just like I would like to rewatch the beginning when you were showing some different different handouts and things. I was gonna take a picture and I missed a couple.
This meeting?
For this call?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So Tammy, she'll upload that and then share it with me. And then whose team are you on, Jennifer? I'm sorry.
I'm on Tammy.
So so you're in that chat. She'll put that chat there.
Okay.
Right, Tam?
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
My team knows they're I'm gonna get to that tonight because I did tell my team I'm still trying to figure out how to dress baby, so I'm gonna be a little slow here the next couple days, okay? I'm not very good at this stuff. Kathy knows me. I do dogs.
You can put a coat on a dog, you can dress a baby.
Oh Lord, you should have seen me today. This kid had patience. By the time I had her dressed, she was dragged all the way to the bottom of the bassinet. She kept coming at me. I'm like, what?
All right, so you're gonna end the recording?
Yeah.
Guys,